Hey guys, welcome back. Here we go. The competition. This is Phoenix's cross-examination. I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Press.
Hold it!
Hold it! You can hardly play? You can hardly play? Yeah.
That's good.
Actually, you should be... Due to the mouth, he should actually also be a little bit pouty there, too. You can hardly play? Like, okay. Oh, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them one song. That's usually all they want. What's that supposed to be, a boast right now? What? The title of pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large.
Then why are you at the Borschtball Club?
My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table.
Hold it!
Hold it! They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I'm a professional after all. Bah! Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for honest, hard-working members of society like me to imagine. Yes. Your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. Wow, Cool Phoenix is just my voice. What? I've played poker for 7 years in that little room. And I never lost once. What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait! You've never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional. He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once! Is that even possible? The room where we play in the competition, in there are the club's main attractions. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It has quite a history, actually. The Borschtball Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day. Black market? No, that's so Phoenix.
Well, yeah,
because that's what Phoenix would do at this point. He'd be like, the black market? It's gonna be hard getting out of the template of Phoenix.
Yeah, totally.
All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice to say that there are a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room.
A smoky room, gambling hoods. You know, just looking at this picture makes me feel bad.
The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through a small window.
Aw.
I can practically picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. The window had a few other tricks to it.
The room.
The room had a few other tricks, though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was just all good, clean fun. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards.
Hold it!
Hold it! 2 decks of cards? A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some laying scattered on the floor.
Testify. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really.
Incidentally, we use 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, the other blue.
As I recall, in poker, you make 5-card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
Heh, Yes, a game of hands.
This competition you're talking about. I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
That's right! It was a simple game after all!
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. Yet you claim no connection to the crime?
Now that's strange.
What's strange?
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. Ah! Ugh, I completely let that one slip by.
Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right, there's something I'd like to make clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. And I'd like to hear it from you.
Sure, why not?
Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony! I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon.
Press! Wait, can we press yet? Yeah, because he amended it.
Silence! The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything about the law. But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage! And it's your job to turn that around in our favor, yes? Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already.
Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that testimony?
Huh? Wait, something he did say ringed a little strangely. Just one thing. Now what was it?
When you figure it out, I'd suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony.
A contradiction in Mr. Wright's testimony? But why? I'd better check the court record. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. In his head, he's thinking that loudly.
Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow.
Oh, Apollo's going to sound a lot like old Phoenix Wright, because Phoenix Wright always was a bit whiny. So basically, he also looks a lot like Phoenix Wright, that bright-eyed, young...
Yeah, and his emotions are, like...
very over the top.
Bipolar.
Yeah, so he's going to be a lot like Phoenix Wright, but maybe a little younger sounding and a little bit more... screechy, which I actually didn't think of until he said that screech.
Yeah, cool.
So every so often you're going to hear it break, kind of like a guy who just hit puberty and stuff like that. Actually, that'll probably be one of the signatures, is trying to hit puberty type of breaks in his voice.
He's old but louder.
Yeah.
If you need more information, don't forget to press.
Right! I got it! I'm fine! Time to do something.
Listen to the testimony again.
I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Okay, wait a minute. Let's look at the evidence.
Yeah, good call.
So basically, we've got
2 a.m.
the time of death.
Caused by a single blow to the forehead.
Single blow. We've got that room, and he does talk about some detail about the room.
Uh-huh.
Grape juice bottle has the...
bears Phoenix's fingerprints. But he said that he didn't touch the bottle.
Oh, really? He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. All right. Let's jump out of here. Huh.
I never touched the murder weapon.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Here we go. You can actually, with this, here, I'll try. All right, here. Okay. Objection!
Pretty good.
All right. You don't actually have to press it with this game. You can just say it. It'll hear your voice. It'll also hear take that and hold it.
Cool.
Yeah. So, you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle? Right? So I said.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
Oh,
Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
What's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
rubble, 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 rubble.
Objection!
Oh dear.
No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine.
It's true.
Yeah, I didn't practice this voice at all. I'm just letting it come out naturally, and that totally to me is Apollo.
Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
But what about my cords of steel? Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant, huh?
Well, that's true. The prints alone don't prove.
Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing. But if they were normal fingerprints?
Huh?
The fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
Upside down? What does that mean?
It means he was holding the bottle inverted. And there can only be one reason for that.
Donk.
Coming in and being a cool guy, like flipping the bottle, being like, "You want some wine?"
No, it's for hitting a dude on the head.
Presenting it.
Ooh. Smash, smash, bash.
Yes. To brain someone with a bottle.
God, rabble, 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 rabble. I can't wait till he becomes more chill Apollo.
I don't know about that.
Oh my.
Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse.
Oh? I see no problem, Justice.
Huh?
The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see.
Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on the bottle to the court?
So I'm hoping that the have you guys heard any distortion? I've been kind of like trying to like lift my head up so that it's a little bit away from the mic when that happens. It's been fine, just loud, right? Good.
Okay.
There was a little bit of distortion when I was looking at the archive footage when Santa appeared on our show.
Oh, really?
And when he yells out Merry Christmas at the end,
Yeah.
there's a bit of a ring.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break and we'll come back with a gotcha moment, I guess, on Phoenix. I don't know. He's going to have to
Ooh.
explain this. Stay tuned.